Hey players, welcome back to KT Gaming, your go-to channel for everything gaming in town. Today I'm diving into the mysterious and radioactive world of Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. This game has been on everyone's radar for a while, and now that the release is just around the corner, it's time to break down everything you need to know before you decide to buy it or not. From the immersive gameplay and intense story to the open world design and graphics, I'll be covering it all. So, let me dive into it. First up, let me talk gameplay. If you've played any of the previous Stalker games, you know that survival is at the core of the experience. And Heart of Chernobyl takes this even further. The game blends first-person shooter mechanics with survival horror elements, creating an intense, nerve-wracking atmosphere. Ammo is scarce, and you'll need to manage your resources carefully. Weapons can degrade over time, making it crucial to keep an eye on your gear. You can't just go in guns blazing. You need to plan, strategize, and think on your feet. The enemy AI is designed to be smart and unpredictable, so expect ambushes and tactical maneuvers from both mutants and hostile factions. A new injury system adds a layer of realism. If you take a specific type of damage, you'll need the right medical supplies to treat it. For example, a bleed-out wound requires a bandage, while a broken bone will need a splint. This makes every encounter feel intense and survival-focused. Now let me dive into the story. You play as a stalker named Skiff, venturing deep into the Chernobyl exclusion zone. The zone is more dangerous than ever, filled with mysterious anomalies and terrifying mutants. What sets this game apart is its narrative focus. The story is non-linear, meaning your choices have significant consequences. You can align yourself with different factions, make decisions that affect the fate of characters, and even alter the ending. The plot is steeped in the dark lore of Stalker universe, exploring the strange and supernatural happenings in the zone. As Skiff, you're on a mission to uncover the truth behind the anomalies. But as you get deeper, you'll realize that the real threat might not just be the monsters lurking in the dark, but the secrets buried deep within the zone's history. One of the biggest selling points of Stalker 2 is its world design. The Chernobyl exclusion zone has been recreated in stunning detail, and it's massive, spanning 64 square kilometers of open world. The developers have emphasized exploration, and there's a lot to discover. The environment is dynamic, featuring day-night cycles and weather changes that affect gameplay. At night, mutants become more aggressive and visibility drops drastically, making exploration far more dangerous. The zone is also filled with anomalies, supernatural phenomena that could be deadly if you're not careful. You'll need to use special detectors to navigate through these areas, adding a unique challenge to the exploration. And factions play a huge role in this world as well. You'll encounter various groups like bandits, military units, and other stalkers, each with their own agendas. How you interact with them can shape your experience. Will you form alliances, trade resources, or become a lone wolf, fighting against everyone? The choice is yours, which is what makes this game even better. Visually, Stalker 2 is nothing short of breathtaking. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the game features realistic textures, incredible lighting effects, and detailed environmental design. The developers have used photogrammetry technology to scan real-world objects and locations, making the Chernobyl exclusion zone look eerily authentic. One standout feature is the dynamic lighting system, which creates an atmospheric and moody setting. Whether it's the sun breaking through the clouds, or the eerie green glow of an anomaly at night, the game looks stunning, and the character models and facial animations are also top-notch, making every interaction feel lifelike. For PC players, this game will be a visual treat if your system can handle it. The recommended specs include an Intel Core i7-9700K or an AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, 16GB of RAM, and the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 Super. The game's visuals come at a cost though. The file size is a whopping 150GB, so make sure you got enough space before buying. So should you buy Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl? If you're a fan of the original series or enjoy survival horror games with deep storytelling and a focus on player choice, this is a must-play. The gameplay is challenging but rewarding, the world is immersive and filled with things to discover, and the graphics are some of the best we've seen in the genre. However, if you are looking for a straightforward shooter without complex survival mechanics, this might not be for you. This game demands patience and strategy. And the non-linear story means you might need multiple playthroughs to see everything Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl has to offer. So players, that wraps up this video on Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. Now players, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section if you are excited about this game, or if you have any questions before you decide to buy it. Now players, what are you most looking forward to? The gameplay, the story, the world, or just like the graphics? Because guys, I love the idea of you having to get a specific like medical resource depending on how you got injured. Like if you have for example, like I mentioned earlier, a broken bone, you have to get like something to help you out for that, or bleeding is a bandage. And I find that really interesting because most games only have one type of healing, and that like heals you completely. Like for example, Resident Evil 8, you get Ethan's hand gets cut off. Oh, you just pour some magical juice and it'll just pop back to normal, and you could just put it back on your arm like nothing happened. But I like the idea of you having to do that, and the survival, like ammo being scarce, that makes the experience even better, guys. And the AI also makes it incredible because you don't know what's gonna happen, and it really keeps you on your toes with this game. But what about you players? What do you think? And as always players, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more updates on all things Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, gaming, and tech. And a big shout out to all my new and old subscribers. I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. And until next time, stay safe in the zone and happy gaming, everyone.